Tonight the sky feels heavier than before, like it's holding memories I can't ignore. I sit beneath the moon's quiet glow, thinking of the love I couldn't hold on to. Your name still lingers on my breath, a soft reminder of what's left. And every time I close my eyes, I see you walking out of my life. I try to be strong, I try to move on, but some goodbyes stay written on the soul too long. These tears made of stars fall from the sky that remembers who we are. Every shimmer feels like a piece of you, a little light in the dark I walk through. Tears made of stars breaking gently where the memories are. If you ever look up and wonder how I am, just know I'm crying. Tears made of stars. Sometimes I swear I hear your laugh, hidden somewhere in the midnight draft. I reach for shadows that fade too fast, trying to touch pieces of our past. Your warmth still lives in the clothes you wore. Your ghost sits quiet at my bedroom door, and I don't know how to let you go when every loss still feels like home. Maybe love leaves slowly, not all at once. Maybe hearts learn pain before they feel restored. These tears made of stars fall from the sky that remembers who we are. Every shimmer feels like a piece of you, a little light in the dark I walk through. Tears made of stars breaking gently where the memories are. If you ever look up and wonder how I am, just know I'm crying. Tears made of stars. I know someday I'll heal from this, but tonight I still miss the way you kiss my trembling fears away. And God, it hurts to say your name, like whispering the love I couldn't keep the same. I trace the places we used to be, trying to find the rest of me. If fate had given us one more night, I'd hold you closer, hold you right. Instead I'm here beneath the scars, bleeding softly, tears made of stars. I learn to breathe without your voice, learn to live with a different choice. But even when the pain grows thin, you're living inside the quiet within. Some loves fade and some remain, some teach joy and some teach pain. And you were both my light, my scars, the reason I still check the places where you used to stand, the corner of the street where you'd hold my hand. Your shadow lingers in the evening light, like it's waiting for me to say goodnight. I hear your voice in half-remembered song, a quiet echo when the world feels wrong. And even though we drifted into different skies, you live inside my borrowed nights. I don't reach out, I don't call your name, but loving you softly still feels the same. So I love you from afar, from a distance safe enough to hide the scars. I keep you warm in a quiet part of me when no one looks and no one sees. I love you from afar, where you're close enough to shape who we are, even if we never get another start. I'll always love you from afar, from afar. I see you laughing in someone else's smile, a fleeting glimpse that stops me for a while. I try to move on, try to let you go, but some hearts cling more than they show. I keep the letters I wrote but never sent, a bunch of truths I never meant to hide away. Yet here they are, my quiet poems from afar. We loved too fast, we broke too soon under a restless falling moon. So I love you from afar, from a distance safe enough to hide the scars. I keep you warm in a quiet part of me where no one looks and no one sees. I love you from afar, where you're close enough to shape who we are, even if we never get another star. I'll always love you from afar. Maybe in another life we fit just right, maybe our stars align too bright. Maybe this version of love was meant to be unspoken, heaven sent. And sometimes I wonder if you feel it too, a tiny pull back towards something true. If your heart stirs when you hear my song, or if you think I've moved along. But loving you doesn't need consent, it lives in silence, permanence. I don't need to stand where you are, it's enough to love you from afar. I'm learning slowly how to let things be, how to breathe again without the we. But love like ours doesn't fade on cue, it softens then lives inside the truth. Some hearts hold on even when they break, some loves continue for love's own sake. And mine still beats wherever you are, quietly loving you from afar. So I love you from afar, where the distance doesn't change who you are. and I'll smile softly and let it stay. But even if life keeps us apart, you'll live forever in the quiet part of my heart. Love from afar. I came back to the place we used to meet, the old cafe with the crooked seats. Your laughter still hangs in the dusty air, like a photograph that never fades there. I reach for memories like fragile glass, afraid they'll break if I hold too fast. And every step I take feels overdue, every breath a reminder I once had you. If time was kinder, if love was strong, maybe I'd still be where you belong. But it's too late to hold you, too late to feel you pulling me through. I reach for your ghost in the midnight blue, knowing now what I never knew. It's too late to hold you, too late to fix what we both outgrew. I whisper your name, but it won't undo the truth I face. It's too late to hold you. I scroll through messages we never sent, the ones we drafted that never meant. There's a lifetime hiding in half-typed lines, and the almost love between your words and mine. I didn't notice the distance grow, didn't see goodbye on the horizon glow. And by the time I learned of you, you were already gone, already through. If I listen when your silence cries, maybe the hurt wouldn't feel this wide. But it's too late to hold you, too late to feel you pulling me through. I reach for your ghost in the midnight blue, knowing now what I never knew. It's too late to hold you, too late to fix what we both outgrew. I whisper your name, but it won't undo the truth I face. It's too late to hold you. Maybe love is a fragile flame, burning bright until it forgets your name. Maybe heartbreak is just the cost of loving someone you weren't meant to lose. Still dream of you on quieter nights where we don't argue, where we don't fight, where you look at me the way you did before we locked our hearts behind distant doors. If I could turn back the hands of fate, I'd run to you before too late. But life wrote endings I can't get through, and now I stand too late to hold you. I'm learning slowly how to say goodbye without breaking every time I try. The past is heavy, but I'm lighter now, carrying what I can somehow. I'll keep the warmth you left behind, the softer parts of your mind. But no matter how I shared the pain we knew, the lessons time still pulls me through. It's too late to hold you, but not too late to thank you too, for every moment bright or blue, even if life has split us in two. Maybe someday I'll see you again, across the street among old friends. I'll smile softly knowing we grew, even if it's too late to hold you. I felt it long before you ever said a word. The quiet distance, soft but heard. You smiled at me like you were miles away, even when your hands were wrapped around my waist. The warmth we built began to slip like morning light, sliding off my fingertips. And though I tried to hold you close, I knew deep down I lost you most. Love doesn't break all at once. Sometimes it fades in the smallest moments. You faded first, long before my heart knew the worst. Drifted out like a quiet curse, leaving me trying to love in reverse. You faded first, and I stayed holding on, rehearsed, hoping to heal what time had dispersed. But love can't bloom when one heart fades first. I traced your voice in the way you spoke, how every promise felt like smoke. You held my face with trembling hands, as if goodbye was already planned. Your laughter lost a piece of light, your eyes turned dim like forgotten nights. I kept pretending nothing changed, but your heart was already rearranged. I tried to fight what wasn't mine, a fading love out of time. You faded first, long before my heart knew the worst. You drifted out like a quiet curse, leaving me trying to love in reverse. You faded first, and I stayed holding on, rehearsed, hoping to heal what time had dispersed. But love can't bloom when one heart fades first. Maybe you didn't mean to leave, maybe love just lost its speed. Maybe hearts don't always choose, sometimes they drift and quietly lose. But I still remember the day I knew, when your touch felt like someone new, when your smile didn't reach your eyes, when your warmth turned into goodbyes. I held on tight, but you slipped through like sand that didn't want my hands to hold you. And I broke slow, quiet, unrehearsed, watching you fade while I stayed first. Now I'm learning how to breathe alone, to build a life on my own. Your shadow lingers soft but thin, a reminder of what couldn't begin again. I don't blame you for letting go, some endings come too soft to know. But what hurts most is the simple truth, you faded first and I stayed for you. You faded first, long before my heart knew the worst. I tried to love you through the faded first. Maybe someday you'll think of me in some soft moment quietly, but until then I know what went unrehearsed. I stayed in love and you faded first. I didn't hear the door when you walked out. No footsteps fading, no final shout, just a quiet shift of empty air. And suddenly you weren't there. Your coffee cup was still half full, your sweater hanging calm and cool. It's strange how silence screams so loud when love leaves without a sound. I searched the room for some kind of trace, but all that's left is your missing space. You said goodbye without a sound, no words to break, no truth to drown, just the softest leaving I've ever found. A quiet heartbreak all around. You said goodbye without a sound, like slipping shadows on fading ground. And I'm still here trying to figure out why love died without a sound. I replay moments like a fragile film, your fading smile, the way you held my hand until you didn't. The nights you stared beyond my face as if your heart was in another place. Pieces of you were drifting slow, a goodbye blooming long before you let it show. I felt the distance long before you left, but I wasn't ready for the quiet theft. You said goodbye without a sound, no falling tears, no breaking ground, just silence cutting through my chest. A soft departure, master's rest. You said goodbye without a sound, no final words to pass around. And now I'm lost inside the doubt of a love that ended without a sound. Thought it hurt me less to leave me quiet, to leave no mess. But silence is a sharper blade than any truth we could have made. I wish you told me you were done, that you were retired, that we'd become a fading picture on your wall, something you couldn't feel at all. Instead you vanished like a sigh, a ghost that never said goodbye. And now I'm haunted by the ground where you slipped away without a sound. I'm learning slowly how to breathe again, to trust the world without you in it. I talk to shadows more than friends, trying to understand the way things end. Your absence sits beside my bed, a quiet weight of words unsaid, and I'll heal from what I've found. I'll never forget your goodbye without a sound. You said goodbye without a sound, just turn to silence all we'd found. Oh, last confession, oh, final round, just disappearing into the background. You said goodbye without a sound, and that's what hurts the most right now. You left me questions still unbound, and our hearts still breaking without a sound. exit that you made, but tonight your silence still surrounds. A goodbye written without a sound. If my heart could speak, it would say your name. In every quiet moment, every gentle flame, it would tell you how I waited long, how loving you still feels so strong. It would whisper truths I never dared, about all the nights I wished you cared. But words got stuck inside of me, locked behind what you couldn't see. I held so much I couldn't show, afraid of you to leave. If you truly knew, if my heart could speak, it would break its silence, soft and weak. It would tell you all the things I hide, all the tears I cried when love died. If my heart could speak, it would whisper every ache so deep, that even now though we're apart, it still chooses you in the dark. If my heart could speak, you'd finally know what made it beat. If my heart had hands, it would pull you near, brush away every fear. It would hold the pieces of what we lost, count every moment, no matter the cost. It would show you the scars you left behind, proof that love can be unkind. But it would also show you the softer parts, the way you lived inside my heart. Some feelings stay even when they shouldn't. Some words burn because they couldn't. If my heart could speak, it would break its silence, soft and weak. It would tell you all the things I hide, all the tears I cried when love died. If my heart could speak, it would whisper every ache so deep, that even now though we're apart, it still chooses you in the dark. If my heart could speak, you'd finally know what made it be. Maybe I loved you too quietly. Maybe you needed what I couldn't be. Maybe timing turned us into ghosts. Maybe we lost what we needed most. But if my heart had just one chance to break its silence, to break its stance, it would tell you you were my safest place, my favorite voice, my saving grace. It would tell you how I held you close, how losing you still hurts the most. And though my lips stayed soft and weak, you'd hear the truth if my heart could speak. Now I walk through days without your light, trying to turn wrong into right. I've learned that love, once real and deep, never leaves, it just learns where to sleep. So I tuck you quiet into my chest, where memories breathe and promises rest. One day this ache may grow less bleak, but it would still tell your name. If my heart could speak, it would choose your name with every beat. It would tell the truth I couldn't keep, that losing you cut far too deep. If my heart could speak, it would show the love that didn't cease. Even after every break, it still holds you in its quiet ache. Maybe someday you'll hear its call, a distant echo past it all. But if if that day never comes to be, know this truth: you were everything. If my heart could speak. Some mornings I wait before the sun, hoping somehow today won't feel like the last one. But the silence hits me right on cue, the kind that only comes when I'm missing you. Your side of the bed stays cold and plain, and I reach for you out of old stubborn pain. I tell myself, move on, stay strong, but the heart remembers far too long. It's the weight of missing you, a quiet ache I can't undo. It sits on my chest like a truth too cruel, a shadow that follows every rule. It's the weight of missing you, every tear, every dream we knew. No matter the distance, no matter the view, my heart still breaks under the weight of missing you. I'm missing you. I walk the streets we used to roam, every corner still feels like home. I see our memories in random things, your favorite songs, the way the wind sings. I keep pretending I'm doing fine, but the truth slips through between the lines. If healing takes time, then I'm overdue, still crushed beneath the weight of you. Some loves fade, but ours stay deep, the kind the soul learns how to keep. It's the weight of missing you, a quiet ache I can't undo. It sits on my chest like a truth too cruel, a shadow that follows every rule. It's the weight of missing you, every tear, every dream we knew. No matter the distance, no matter the view, my heart still breaks under the weight of missing you. Maybe love was bigger than we knew. Maybe I was meant to carry you, not in my hands, not by my side, but in the places where my fears hide. And some nights I swear you're still around, your laughter floating through the sound of memories pulling on my sleeve, reminding me of what I couldn't keep. I try to breathe, try to forget, but your ghost is hard to quiet. Every heartbeat feels pulled into one for me, one still for you. I'm learning slowly how to stand, to hold myself with unsteady hands. Time will soften what feels so sharp, but tonight the hurt still owns my heart. And though I know I'll heal someday, the truth won't change or fade away. Part of me will always carry you, and the weight of missing you. It's the weight of missing you, heavy in the things I do. In every sunrise, every nightfall blue, there's still a piece that aches for you. It's the weight of missing you, a love that lingers old and new. No matter how far my life pulls through, I'll always feel the weight of missing you. Maybe turn to give. But until then, every day feels true. My heart still bends under the weight of missing you. We were meant to end the way we did. No warning signs, just a closing lid. One day we were laughing under open skies. The next we were two strangers with tired eyes. I still replay the way you held my hand, like you were making promises you didn't understand. Love didn't break, it simply changed the weather and slowly faded from almost forever. I thought love like ours could outrun time, but time had plans that weren't aligned. We were almost forever, a story that nearly held together, a dream that felt too real to sever, a love that almost lasted forever. We were two hearts searching for the same, somehow losing the fire and the flame. Now all I'm left with is this quiet echo of what we were, almost forever. Your sweater still hangs on the empty chair, your scent still floating in the evening air. I find your laughter and familiar things, and streetlights glowing and birds that sing. You were the hope I never planned, the softest touch in a trembling hand. But nothing lasts when hearts can't tether, not even us, almost forever. Maybe love doesn't die, it just stops trying quietly. We were almost forever, a story that nearly held together, a dream that felt too real to sever, a love that almost lasted forever. We were two hearts searching for the same, but somehow losing the fire and the flame. Now all I'm left with is this quiet echo of what we were. I still wonder who we could have been if life had given us a different wind, if fear hadn't hardened what we felt, if time had softened where we once knelt. I still feel you in the midnight calm, the kind that hurts but somehow warms. You were the page I wish to keep, the love that stayed inside my sleep. And though we broke where dreams grow thin, I choose you all over again. Even if the ending's never clever, even if it's always almost forever. I'm learning how to stand alone, to stitch my heart with threads I own, but you're still carved in my memory skin, a quiet place where love has been. And maybe someday I'll look back and smile, knowing we walked a beautiful mile. Not every love is meant to tether, some are meant to be almost forever. We were almost forever, a bittersweet vow we couldn't weather. You were the dream I'll hold whenever the world feels too heavy to sever. We were two hearts learning how to be, but losing pieces too painfully. Still in my heart you linger, soft as the touch of almost forever. Maybe in another life we'd make it all the way, but in this one we loved enough to call it almost to smile when someone said your name. It felt like sunlight warming me the same. But now it hits like a quiet blow, whispered truth. I wish I didn't know. Your name was comfort, soft and kind, a gentle echo in my mind. But time can turn the sweetest vow, and somehow your name hurts now. I didn't know a single sound could lift me up or break me down. Your name hurts now, like a scar I touch but can't allow, like a door that closed without a sound, a ghost that follows all year round. Your name hurts now, a quiet ache I can't disavow. It used to feel like home somehow, but every time I hear your name hurts now. I hear it whispered in other lives, from strangers' lips when I pass by. It stops me cold, it pulls me back to all the moments where we cracked. I see you dancing in my past, a memory I wished would last. But hearts don't ask, they just know how. And I learned first, your name hurts now. Funny how the sweetest sound can turn to something so profound. Your name hurts now, like a bruise I hide beneath my brow, a soft reminder I can't unlearn, a flame that flickers just to burn. Your name hurts now, not like it did when love allowed. Once it felt like a sacred vow, but now I flinch. Your name hurts now. Maybe love was meant to fade, maybe we were slow, or maybe time was never on our side. Maybe truth was too hard to hide. But God, I wish I didn't hear still your name soft spoken against my will. It pulls the threads I tried to sew, unravels corners you used to know. It echoes through the quiet room, a fragile ghost that won't resume. And I hate that I don't know how to breathe again when your name hurts now. I'm learning slowly how to stand, how to unclench my trembling hands. One day your name will weigh so much, will knock me down with just a touch. But healing isn't happening fast. Some loves last inside the past, and while I mend each broken vow, I still admit your name hurts now. Your name hurts now, like a truth too deep to disavow, like a song I can't stop listening to, even though it breaks more than it soothes. Your name hurts now, but someday I'll rise above somehow. When I do, I'll still allow that once it meant love. But your name hurts now. Maybe years from now I'll hear it said, and it won't live inside my head. But until then, this is where I'm bound, trying to heal from the sound. clock keeps ticking but the room stays still, like time itself forgot how to feel. Your side of the bed is cold and bare, a quiet ache hanging in the air. I light a candle just to fill the space, pretending warmth could take your place. But every shadow whispers something true. This is the longest night without you. I've never known silence this loud, never felt so small in a world so proud. It's the longest night without you. Hours stretching farther than they're meant to. I reach for your hand like I always do, forgetting you're gone before I break through. It's the longest night without you. Every thought, every breath turns blue, and no matter how much I push it through, the night feels endless without you. Your voice still lingers in the hallway light, soft as moonshine on a sleepless night. I hear your laughter in my mind, slow hum, a fading song I can't outrun. I open windows just to feel the breeze, hoping somehow it'll bring me peace. But all it brings is a memory's view, making this night twice as long without you. I close my eyes, but you don't come back, only echoes and fading tracks. It's the longest night without you. Hours stretching farther than they're meant to. I reach for your hand like I always do, forgetting you're gone before I break through. It's the longest night without you. Every thought, every breath turns blue, and no matter how much I push it through, the night feels endless without you. Maybe healing takes longer in the dark, where every heartbeat feels too sharp. Maybe some nights aren't meant to fade, they stay to remind us of mistakes we made. If you were here, I'd hold you tight, wrap your fears in my arms tonight. I'd tell you all the things I saved, every word I never gave, but the moon just stares with empty eyes, watching me as the hours rise, and I'm left drowning in what is true. I don't know how to breathe without you. Dawn is trying to climb the sky, but the night refuses to say goodbye. I sit with memories, fragile and worn, trying to stitch together what's torn. Maybe someday the ache will ease, maybe someday I'll find some peace. But tonight I'm lost with nothing new, just the longest night without you. It's the longest night without you. Every second a deeper hue. I whisper your name just to make it through, even if it breaks me like it always do. It's the longest night without you, but somewhere tomorrow waits in view. Still this lonely truth remains so true. Nights last forever without you. Maybe sunrise will save me soon, wash me clean with a gentler moon. But until then I sit with the night's bruise, learning how to live in the dark. without you. We were pages turning slow, half a story the world will never know. You touched my hand like you meant to stay, but your eyes were already drifting away. We built our dreams in borrowed time, loving quietly between the lines. But some hearts break before they're discovered. Maybe that's what we were, unfinished lovers. I still replay the way you smiled, like a promise you held only for a little while. We were unfinished lovers, a sentence left hanging, crossing each other. Kiss that pause and never recovered. A goodbye whispered but never uttered. Unfinished lovers, half a fire we failed to smother. We didn't lose, we just couldn't uncover what we could have been as unfinished lovers. Your jacket still hangs by my open door, like you're walking and wear it once more. I talk to your shadow in the late night glow, pretending you answer soft and low. We were almost something worth the fight, two souls burning, wrong and right. But timing fools the hearts it covers, and that's the cost of unfinished lovers. I try to hold what couldn't stay. Some love breaks in the quietest way. We were unfinished lovers, a sentence left hanging, crossing each other. I kissed that pause and never recovered. A goodbye whispered but never uttered. Unfinished lovers, half a fire we failed to smother. We didn't lose, we just couldn't uncover what we could have been as unfinished lovers. Maybe in another life we'd find the missing pieces we left behind. Maybe your heart would stay with mine instead of drifting out of time. I still wonder what we almost were, what truths remained a quiet blur. If I'd held you longer in my arms, could we have fought the breaking storms? But some love stories never start, they only live inside the heart. And I'm left staring at the broken cover of a book we wrote as unfinished lovers. Tonight I sit where you once lay, tracing memories that won't decay. We didn't end with words or screams, just drifted out of each other's dreams. But even though we came undone, you'll always live where soft hearts run. Some loves fade, but some last forever, even if they stay. Unfinished lovers, we were unfinished lovers. We were unfinished parts, too fragile for another. A love that whispered but couldn't recover, a truth we held but couldn't discover. Wrapped in moments we'll always cover, not a failure, just something other souls that met as unfinished lovers. Maybe fate will complete our line in another place, another time. But for now I'll treasure what we were, even if it stays forever. lovers, unfinished lovers, unfinished lovers. I found your shirt beneath the bed, still holding whispers of things we said. It smells like nights we swore we'd keep, the kind of promises that fall asleep. I try to clean the mess you left, but memories cling like they do their best. And every drawer I open up still spills a little leftover love. I thought time would sweep you away, but you stay behind in the smallest ways. This leftover love scattered on the floor like broken stuff, and photographs and half-filled cups, and traces of a life not strong enough. It's leftover love, the kind that lingers when you've had enough. I try to move on, but it's still tough, living with pieces of leftover love. Your toothbrush waits by the bathroom light, like it's expecting you tonight. I tell myself to throw it out, but letting go still feels like doubt. Your favorite song plays in my car, and suddenly I'm where you are. The past keeps pulling when I push a gentle lake I still can't hush. It's strange how love remains behind, and things we keep and ties we bind. This leftover love scattered on the floor like broken stuff, and photographs and half-filled cups, and traces of a life not strong enough. It's leftover love, the kind that lingers when you've had enough. I try to move on, but it's still tough, living with pieces of leftover love. Maybe we weren't meant to stay, maybe we broke in a quiet way. Maybe some hearts don't get a choice, they just lose the fight and lose their voice. But I still hear you in the morning air, in the way my hands reach for what's not there. I still see you in the fading light, in the empty space beside me at night. And though I know our time is through, I still feel pieces sticking to you. It hurts to know I'm not enough, still drowning in your leftover I'm learning slowly, day by day, how to put your things all tucked away. Some nights I win, some nights I break, some loves are harder to unmake. But maybe someday I'll rise above, find someone who knows how to love. Till then our man was torn in two, and clear the space you once ran through. This leftover love fades a little with each dawn I trust. It hurts but healing grows from dust, from letting go of what broke us. Leftover love still clings to me, but not enough to keep me chained to what we were. It's time to free my quiet heart from leftover love. Tonight I'll breathe and rise above, saying goodbye to leftover love. I could hear the truth in the way you breathe, like every sigh was a secret you couldn't speak. Your eyes were drifting, caught in clouds, searching for courage you never found. You touched my hand but pulled away, as if goodbye had learned your name. And in the silence hanging between us two, I heard the words you couldn't tell me you knew. Sometimes love breaks quietly, not with shouting, just with subtle honesty. It's the words you didn't say, the echoes that haunt me night and day, the things you held back when I begged you to stay, the truths you swallowed and pushed away. It's the words you didn't say, the ones that turned our blue sky gray. I hear them louder in the quiet today, all the love you left in the words you didn't say. You smiled at me with your trembling mouth, trying to hide what was spilling out. I felt the distance before the fall, like something precious slipping through it all. You said I'm fine with your breaking voice, but everything in you denied that choice. I wish you'd spoken before you went, instead you left with the heart half bent. If you told the truth that lived inside, maybe we wouldn't have had to divide. It's the words you didn't say, the echoes that haunt me night and day, the things you held back when I begged you to stay, the truths you swallowed and pushed away. It's the words you didn't say, the ones that turned our blue sky gray. I hear them louder in the quiet today, all the love you left in the words you didn't say. Scared of breaking me, maybe silence felt easier to breathe, maybe loving me cost you too much, maybe fear outweighed your touch. But I wish you'd said what hurt to feel, that part of you was trying to heal. I wish you'd whisper that love grew thin, that you were leaving from deep within. Instead you let the silence speak, and silence never speaks complete. Now I'm left piecing truths your heart betrayed, in every echo of the words you didn't say. I'm learning now to hear the past, to let the hurt fade out at last. Some nights I still rehearse your face, tracing the outlines time can't erase. Maybe someday I'll stop asking why, stop listening for your silent sigh. But healing starts in its own way, by letting go of what you didn't say. Wide and loud of you to push, to let the hurt fade out at last. Some nights I still rehearse your face, tracing the outlines time can't erase. Maybe someday I'll stop asking why, stop listening for your silent sigh. But healing starts in its own way, by letting go of what you didn't say. It's the words you didn't say, the quiet goodbye you pushed my way, a love untold that I couldn't stay, a truth too heavy to convey. It's the words you didn't say, still echoing softly where memories lay. I'll carry them gently, then set them free someday. Letting go of the words you didn't say. Slips away, some die slowly in the things we don't say. But I'll forgive you gently, come what may, for all the pain in the words you didn't say. The night is quiet, but my heart's on fire. A soft, slow burn from a fading desire. Your shadow dances on my bedroom wall, a memory rising just to fall. I trace the places where your hands once stayed. The warmth you left has almost frayed, but love like ours doesn't simply go. It lingers here, still burning slow. A fire that refuses to fully let go. Not bright enough to bring you home, not weak enough to leave me alone. We're burning slow, in ashes only old loves know. A quiet ache beneath the glow. Two souls undone, still burning slow. I still hear you in the way I breathe, in the silent pauses between my grief. You broke my heart in a gentle way, not sharp enough to fade in a day. You drifted out like a dying flame, soft, uncertain, without shame. But even as the embers grow, they keep your ghost still burning slow. It's strange how love can fade in parts, yet leave a spark inside the heart. 'Cause we're burning slow. A fire that refuses to fully let go. Not bright enough to bring you home, not weak enough to leave me alone. We're burning slow, in ashes only old loves know. A quiet ache beneath the glow. Two souls undone, still burning slow. Maybe we were meant for flames. Maybe we were a softer pain. Maybe heartbreak comes like this, a lingering heat from a vanished kiss. Some nights I swear I feel you near, your whispered breath behind my ear. I turn around but you're not there, just smoke and memory and empty air. I hold the warmth of what we were, a fragile fire that still prefers to flicker in the undertow. Too dim to leave, too hurt to grow. I'm learning slowly how to stand in without your touch against my hand. But healing doesn't rush or flow, it moves like embers burning slow. And maybe someday I'll let you rest, let go of love inside my chest. But tonight I'm caught in the afterglow, still loving you, still burning. Felt the shift before the words arrived. The way your eyes stopped looking into mine. You smiled softer, like you were ashamed of holding a heart you no longer claim. You said you were tired, but I knew the truth. Love was fading out of you, and though you tried to make it seem gentle and long, my world cracked open when you moved on. There's no warning for the quiet break, just sudden silence, and all it takes. When you moved on, you took the light I leaned upon. You left me standing where love felt strong, trying to figure out where it went wrong. When you moved on, my heart stayed frozen in the dawn. I kept holding on long after you were gone, still loving you. When you moved on, your toothbrush vanished from the sink one day. No note, no fight, nothing to say, just an empty space where your things had been. Simple absence, loud as sin. I checked my phone like you text at night, but the screen stayed cold, no lingering light. And all the places we belonged turned into rooms where you moved on. It's strange how love just slips and fades, leaving only the mess it made. When you moved on, you took the light I leaned upon. You left me standing where love felt strong, trying to figure out where it went wrong. When you moved on, my heart stayed frozen in the dawn. I kept holding on long after you were gone, still loving you. When you moved on, maybe you healed faster than me. Maybe you found a new place to breathe. Maybe your heart learned how to change while mine stood still in the same old pain. But part of me wishes you turned around, said you were hurt and said you felt drowned. Instead you walked with steady grace, leaving me grieving in the same place. I watched your shadow disappear in the dawn, still holding on. When you moved on, I'm learning now that hearts don't sink, they break at different times. I think you left the moment you felt undone. I broke the moment you said you were done. But love doesn't vanish just because it's wrong. It lingers and echoes long and strong, and healing comes slow for the ones left alone, trying to rise after you moved on. When you moved on, you took the part of me that shone. You found a future I can't belong, and I'm still learning to be strong. When you moved on, I stayed behind where what was gone, loving a memory that can't respond, still breaking here while you moved on. Maybe someday I'll do the same, set myself free from your fading name. But tonight the truth still lingers long. You healed your heart when you moved on. I'm still trying to find my own. I gave you everything I know how to give. pieces of a heart still learning how to live. You held them softly like you understood, like you keep me safe the way I wished you would. Little by little I slipped through your grip, a fading warmth falling from your fingertips. You didn't mean to hurt me or make demands, but somehow I shattered it, broken in your hands. I trusted love to stay and stand, but some hearts crumble where they land. I was broken in your hands, a fragile truth you couldn't understand. You held me close but not enough to withstand the cracks that formed in shifting sand. I was broken in your hands, trying to be more than life had planned. You never meant to watch me disband, but love felt quiet, broken in your hands. I saw the change before you ever spoke, the quiet trembling in your hold that broke. Your eyes grew distant, searching for air, a love too heavy for you to bear. You said you tried, you swore you stayed, but some connections start to fade, and what we were slipped like fine white strands. A delicate heart broken in your hands. I held on tight but time betrayed, some love dissolves in softer way. I was broken in your hands, a fragile truth you couldn't understand. You held me close but not enough to withstand the cracks that formed in shifting sand. I was broken in your hands, trying to be more than life had planned. You never meant to watch me disband, but love felt quiet, broken in your hands. Maybe you love me in your own way, just not enough for me to stay. Maybe I asked for too much light, maybe you dimmed to survive the night. But God, it hurt to feel you slip, to watch your touch lose its grip, to realize I wasn't your safe place. Just a moment you couldn't face. I didn't break loud, didn't crash or fall, just cracked silently through it all. Pieces scattered like drifting sands. A quiet heart broken in your hands. I'm piecing myself back together slow, learning the parts of me you'll never know, finding strength beneath my scars, mapping pain like falling stars. I won't regret the love we shared, even if you left unprepared. But now I'm in with steadier plans, no longer fragile, broken in your hands. I'm piecing myself back together slow, learning the parts of me you'll never know, finding strength beneath my scars, mapping pain like falling stars. I won't regret the love we shared, even if you left unprepared. But now I'm in with steadier plans, no longer fragile, broken in your hands. Broken in your hands. I was broken in your hands, a story love could never withstand. You tried your best but that wasn't the plan. Some hearts aren't meant to stay where they land. I was broken in your hands, but now I rise, rebuilt unplanned. I love again, a heart that stands, no longer broken in your hands. Maybe someday you'll understand how softly hearts can turn to sand, but I'll be strong where I stand, no longer falling from your hands. by a faded kiss. You walked into my life like summer rain, soft and sudden, healing every pain. But love that comes fast leaves faster still, and I couldn't stop what I couldn't feel. You were the peace I always ran to, but fate said my part was love you, lose you. I held you close, but time was cruel, and hearts don't listen to love's fragile rules. Love you, lose you, the story I never wanted to walk through. Holding on even when I knew the ending waited right on cue. Love you, lose you, it's true, too heavy, too painfully true. My heart still breaks like it somehow knew I was meant to love you and lose you. Your smile still lingers in forgotten dreams, like echoes hidden in quiet streams. I hear your name in ordinary days, in whispered winds, in passing waves. We were a moment that felt like fate, but timing came a little too late. You were the warmest thing I ever knew, and the hardest lesson, love you, lose you. Some love shine bright then fall apart, leaving shadows across the heart. Love you, lose you, story I never wanted to walk through. Holding on even when I knew the ending waited right on cue. Love you, lose you, a truth too heavy, too painfully true. My heart still breaks like it somehow knew I was meant to love you and lose you. Maybe you love me in your own way, maybe we broke on the same day, maybe we tried to rewrite the pain, but some storms don't bring rain. I still remember your trembling voice, the way you said you had no choice. You held my face like you still cared, but your eyes confessed you were never there. I felt the end before we were through, a silent truth I already knew. Not every love gets to follow through. Some just whisper, love you, lose you. I'm learning slowly how to let light in, how to forgive where we've been, but pieces of you still stay behind, scattered across a restless mind. One day I'll love without this ache, without the fear of hearts that break, but tonight I still bleed the memory of you, the one I was meant to love and lose. Love you, lose you, the ending I never wanted to live through, a bittersweet truth that tore me into a goodbye written long before I knew. Love you, lose you, a wound that time is trying to undo. Maybe someday I'll start brand new, but part of me will always love you and lose you. Not every story gets its light, some fade softly into night, but I remember the love that felt so true, even if it meant to love you. There's a stillness lying softly in the room, like the calm that comes before the storm blooms. Your eyes won't meet mine the way they used to do, and every heartbeat feels further from you. We sit beside each other, shoulder to shoulder, but the space between us keeps growing colder. No words were spoken, yet somehow I trust there's truth hiding in the quiet between us. Silence can cut deeper than sound. It's where the lost pieces of love are found. It's the quiet between us, the heavy pause that speaks too much, the air that trembles without a touch, a fragile distance we can't outrun. It's the quiet between us, where we're together but we're undone, where everything hurts but nothing is said, just echoes living in the quiet between us. I trace the outline of your fading care, the way your breath feels borrowed in the air. You smile at me, but not with your eyes, a soft disguise for truth that lies. We talk of nothing, pretending it's fine, skipping the cracks between your heart and mine, but the silence grows thick like settling dust, a quiet goodbye between us. Maybe loving slowly, not all at once. Maybe the quiet is how it confronts. It's the quiet between us, the heavy pause that speaks too much, the air that trembles without a touch, a fragile distance we can't outrun. It's the quiet between us, we're together but we're undone, where everything hurts but nothing is said, just echoes living in the quiet between us. Maybe you're scared to tell me you're done, maybe I'm scared to lose what we become, maybe our love is still in the room, trying to breathe before it's consumed. But I hear the truth in the way you sigh, in the way your voice refuses to try. I see it flicker in your tired stare, a love once blooming, now stripped bare. If you reach for me now, I still take your hand, even knowing we cannot withstand. But your fingers stay still and your heart stays hushed, and everything breaks in the quiet between us. Oh, someday we'll look back and wonder when we stopped being lovers and became just friends. Maybe this space is where love slips free, leaving only what used to be. I wanna ask you if you feel it too, if you're holding on or already through. But I know the answer without the fuss. It's living here in the quiet between us. It's the quiet between us, where all our unsaid truths combust, where goodbyes hide in thinning trust, where love turns fragile and turns to dust. It's the quiet between us, a moment too loud, too deep, too much, a silence that speaks what we can't discuss, breaking our hearts in the quiet between us. Maybe in time we'll understand how silence slipped between our hands, but tonight I sit with what I knew. The quiet between us, was the sound of losing you. I felt the change before the words were spoken, before our quiet nights turned tired and broken. You touched my hand, but it didn't stay, like your heart was drifting away. You used to say my name like it meant home, like every syllable was yours alone. But then your voice turned cold and strange, and I knew right then something had changed. Love doesn't always walk away. Sometimes it fades in the things we don't say. You stopped saying my name, and that was the moment everything changed. A soft goodbye wrapped in something unnamed, the kind of hurt that can't be explained. You stopped saying my name, and silence took the place of what we became. I held on tight, but you slipped just the same. The end began when you stopped saying my name. I heard the distance in the way you breathe, in all the spaces you left between. Its warmest glow, your eyes forgot the way they shone. We talked about the weather, not our hearts, pretending nothing pulled us apart. But every quiet felt like blame, and every moment missed my name. It's strange how something small and slight can steal the warmth from every night. You stopped saying my name, and that was the moment everything changed. A soft goodbye wrapped in something unnamed, the kind of hurt that can't be explained. You stopped saying my name, and silence took the place of what we became. I held on tight, but you slipped just the same. The end began when you stopped saying my name. Simply fall without being found. But I still remember the way you said it, soft and warm, like you never regretted. You whispered it like a secret vow, a promise then, a ghost somehow. And when your voice no longer reached my soul, I knew our story had lost its role. It wasn't goodbye you tried to claim, it was the silence where you stopped saying my name. I'm learning how to breathe again, to stand without what might have been. But part of me still aches each time someone speaks a name that used to be mine. Not in the world, just in your heart, where I once lived before we fell apart. And though I know I can't reclaim, I still remember the girl you lost when you stopped saying my name. Hey. I walk the roads we used to roam, where every corner once felt like home. Your laughter echoes in the evening air, a fragile ghost still living there. I try to tell myself I'm moving on, that I'm stronger now, that you're really gone. But no matter how far my heart may bury, there's still a piece of you I carry. Some loves don't fade with time, they soften but stay intertwined. It's the love I still carry, quiet and heavy, soft and wary. The piece of us I never buried, the truth I hold even when it's scary. It's the love I still carry, worn and bruised but necessary. I let you go, but I'm not free, 'cause you still live in the love I still carry. Your name still trembles on my tongue, like a half-said prayer left unsung. I hear your voice in simple things, old songs, slow rain, midnight wings. I keep the moments we never fixed, the tender smiles in the cracks and shifts. You're not mine now and maybe you'll never be, but you stay alive in the love I still carry. Maybe healing isn't letting go, maybe it's learning how to grow. It's the love I still carry, quiet and heavy, soft and wary. The piece of us I never bury, the truth I hold even when it's scary. It's the love I still carry, worn and bruised but necessary. I let you go, but I'm not free, 'cause you still live in the love I still carry. Maybe we loved in the wrong time, two hearts beating out of rhyme. Maybe fate had different plans, different skies, different hands. But sometimes late at night I feel a warmth that time can't fully steal. A memory brushing by my skin, a little spark of what we've been. I don't regret the tears or pain, your love was worth every strain. Even if we weren't meant to be, you're still a part of the love I still carry. I'm learning slowly, day by day, to tuck your ghost in a gentle way. Not to cling, not to erase, but to let you live in a quieter place. Maybe someday love will find me anew, something softer, something true. But no matter who else walks beside me, a piece of my heart will always carry you. It's the love I still carry, not a burden, not unnecessary. It's just a part of me that's wary of letting go of something rare. It's the love I still carry. Faded slow down, lay his weight and leave no sound. But until that day finally comes to me, I'll walk with grace and the love I still carry.